Earle Sports Bet Show. This is the late night Earle Sports Bet Show where we talk Counter-Strike. We're looking at IEM, Cologne, some qualified.
Wait. Nope, you're right. I was thinking something else. You're good. Keep moving.
IEM Cologne. And we're looking at some qualifiers for tomorrow, getting a couple more teams moving their way into the main bracket. We already had 4 teams make their way in to join the other 8. We had FaZe, we had Big, we had Nip, and we had Vitality. That's the other one. Make it into the next round. We will have these next 4 games. We'll have 4 teams advancing most likely to the next round as well. So should be an interesting day tomorrow, and then we'll have our full 16-team bracket for the the main bracket for this tournament. But what was your thoughts on today's? What's your thoughts on today? And anything you learned, anything you picked up during this tournament that you might be looking to use in later times?
Well, as for today, anybody who was part of our stream yesterday and backed my plays, you woke up to some nice money this morning. We had a really good day 1, went 7-1, as you can see, as our those are all my plays for today. I figured just throw them out, and we'll end up going over the game. But yeah, we had a really good start to it. We went 7-1, up $640 or 6.4 units. Fantastic way to wake up. I always love waking up to money. And yeah, it pretty much went almost exactly how I thought it would, and kind of worked out nicely.
Awesome. Yeah. All right. Then we will just get into today's. Sam Anderson's asking a question here.
May I ask what platform you use to bet on CSGO? Absolutely. I use sportsbetting.ag. It's a offshore book, and it has one of the options for Counter-Strike. That is the link that I use for. That will bring you to the esports page. So yeah, we use sportsbetting.ag.
All right, cool. Well, then we will kick it off with game number 1 here. We have Sprout and Team 1. Some big favorites today. This is our smallest favorite, minus 250. So you've got some pretty massive favorites for tomorrow. Plus 190 run back for Team 1. Looking at the map lines, Sprout at minus 1.5 is a plus 125. The plus 1.5 for Team 1 is a minus 161. And the over-under for total maps played, the over is a plus 108. The under is minus 137. Those are always 2.5s for these best of 3 series. Where are you going for this one?
Yeah, I'm just going to go with Sprout in this game. They played a close game to Big today, I guess. It was 16-8. It was on Dust 2, which is Big's bigger map. That's their home map, essentially. So I did not see Sprout beating Big on that map. I thought it'd be a little bit closer, but not as quite as I thought. Like, it was a little bit more of a blowout. On the other side, we had Team 1 who faced against OG, and that one went exactly how I thought it would, where OG just absolutely rolled them. Now, this is going to be an elimination game between these 2 teams. The winner will end up facing nope, that's not the right link. Sorry, I had it up and then I deleted it. So I'm a genius. Overview. Okay. So the winner will end up playing Spirit for one of these spots. So these 2 teams, in order for them to make the actual IEM Cologne, they have to win 2 straight matches. I think Sprout gets it done tomorrow. I think they get it done in 2. Team 1 is just not a strong team. They're a Mountain Dew league from Brazil, and they're just not up to the caliber as the EU people are. So I'm going with Sprout in this one. Go with the Germans.
All right.
Hi, Allie.
Hello there.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to our next game here. It takes a minute for me to go in between games here. We are looking at Evil Geniuses and VC Gaming. The Chinese team, the VC Gaming, coming in at a plus 247, a minus 333 the other way. The over-under, if you want over 2.5 map to plus 125, you want under 2.5 map to minus 161. We're getting Evil Geniuses on the map line, minus 1.5. Is a minus 109. We're looking at VC Gaming plus 1.5 at minus 116. What's your approach for this one?
I gotta say, Evil Geniuses have been very, very disappointing. They came into this with a lot of they try to hype themselves up. They've been making moves. They picked up Michu a couple tournaments ago, trying to bring him into it. They brought in Obo like a couple months ago, trying to get him into it, and they just haven't been good. They actually recently switched their coach. They now have Daps as their coach, which used to be a player for Gen G, and it's a slow learning period for them. They just have not been winning. They've lost 5 out of their last 5 games. Granted, there were against OG, Gambit, Nip, and FaZe. So, FaZe. Different team. Totally different team. But we'll go over that in another stream. On the other side, you got VC, who coming into this had won 4 out of their last 5 games. Granted, they were all in the Asia region, which is not as strong as EU. But they're actually lucky for this one because they're not facing an EU team. Evil Geniuses are an NA team, and that's where they're gonna. That's kind of the skill level that they're at, and it's pretty close. NA in Asia, pretty close to the Brazilian scene as well. And I think this one will be a little bit closer matched. I can never pay a minus 333, or I'm not even. I wouldn't even feel confident with Evil Geniuses sweeping. Therefore, I did grab VC Gaming a plus a map and a half. So essentially, them on a map line. But all they have to do is win 1. They have to force a game 3, and I think they do it tomorrow. So I'm going to be taking VC Gaming to win at least 1 map tomorrow against Evil Geniuses.
Now, do you think they are a live dog where they would be worth that look at plus 247 to win the series completely?
I definitely think that if there's a live dog for tomorrow, they're one of the 2 that I'd be interested in. VC, they just have a lot. K's, one of their players, is even mentioning how they've been really wanting to get into this. Because you got to keep in mind, this is their first time playing out of the Asian region since 2019. So it's still going to be a little bit more of a learning curve with the EU metas and all that. But I think they can get the job done tomorrow. I wouldn't bat an eye if you guys wanted to go ahead and grab VC Gaming plus a 247. I'm going to be personally sticking to the plus 1.5 maps. I think that's the better option, and you'll make more money that way.
Yep. And if you guys want to get a little bit frisky, VC Gaming minus 1.5 maps is a plus 645. Just putting that one out there.
Hell no. Nope. Not a good way to make money.
All right. I know. I'm just messing around. All right. Then we're going to look at our next matchup here where we have Team Complexity taking on LDLC. Once again, another huge favorite, minus 385 for Complexity, plus 279 run back for LDLC. The over-under 2.5 maps. Over is plus 125, minus is 161, so the same as we've seen the last few games. Looking on the map line, Complexity, minus 109 with the minus 1.5, minus 116 for LDLC with the plus 1.5 maps. Your approach for this one?
I'll be going after Complexity. They're going to try to go into this one and just win as fast as possible. LDLC, although this game is for a spot in IEM Cologne, it is an elimination game for both these squads. LDLC lost earlier in the day to Nip 16-6, and then beat Bad News Bears to make it to the second part of the losers bracket. As for Complexity, they barely squeaked out a win against VC and then got swept by FaZe. A little bit concerning that they got beat that bad by FaZe. Granted, I did have FaZe winning that matchup, but no, I feel like this Complexity team is just going to come in and get the job done. They're the better team. They're ranked 12 in the world for a reason. LDLC is coming into this happy that they made it. They're trying to go. they're a very scary team because they have nothing to lose. They've been playing in the tier 2 European Counter-Strike scene for a while. Finally got themselves a spot in the IEM Cologne play-ins from what tournament did they make it through? ENC Global Playoffs. I remember I talked about that last time, where that one just had a bunch of it did have Sprout. They beat Sprout. They beat Endpoint. Other than that, not really any big names in that one. I think they're good for right now. I just don't think they're able to beat Complexity. I think Complexity swipes the series and just moves right into the IEM Cologne.
Alrighty. Then we will take a look at our last matchup here. We have OG taking on Renegades. OG a minus 417, a plus 299 run back for Renegades. And the map lines, if you want OG, minus 1.5 is a minus 128. Renegades, plus 1.5 is plus 101. Where are you looking for this one?
I will say, if I can give you one that I think has the biggest chance of upsetting, here we are. I don't mind that Renegades at plus 299. I will be grabbing them plus the 1.5 maps at plus 101. I think that's the better spot. You're still getting plus money for it, but I wouldn't mind sprinkling that plus 299 money line on it. This Renegades team is coming off of a 2-0 sweep of MIBR. Granted, MIBR is a Brazilian team. They play in NA, so they're not up to the highest caliber of EU teams. On the other side, you get OG, who did exactly what I expected them to do against Team 1 today, and then got swept badly by Big. Granted, last game went to overtime. First game was an absolute blowout. So OG did not look good, and OG is known for choking away in good spots. And I think it could happen again tomorrow. I at least think Renegades will grab one map from them. If not, take the sweep. I will be betting Renegades plus the map, but I don't mind sprinkling the money line.
Yeah, Renegades minus 1.5 is a plus 645 if you're feeling super frisky on that one. That's not what you're talking about?
No, I'm not. I'm not going to grab Renegades or VC to sweep or anything. If anything, if they're going to win, it's going to be in 3 maps. I don't think Renegades sweep. I don't think VC sweeps. I think if they win, it's a 3-mapper.
Then correct score 2-1. Renegades is a plus 552.
Wouldn't take that. I would just, if anything, just grab. If you're going to grab Renegades to win, just grab them on the money line. The plus 300 is enough. You don't want to have to get the score correct as well, and that's just a whole complicated mess. Now, if you're going to grab Renegades, grab them on the money line or the plus 1.5 maps. I recommend the plus 1.5 maps. But no, I'm not grabbing a correct score. I'm not grabbing the minus 1.5 maps for Renegades. Don't go crazy. You're getting plus money with the map line. Just grab that.
Understand. So yeah, you want to recap over your plays for tomorrow?
Sure, but real quick, also, the winner of Team 1 and Sprout will end up playing Spirit. The winner of Evil Geniuses and VC will end up facing Mouse Sports. So keep those matchups in mind. I probably will be betting both those matchups too. I'll probably be going after Spirit and Mouse Sports, to be honest. I think those are the solid spots. I don't know what the lines are yet for that, so can't really say much for it. But just watch. I'll throw a tweet out there on for the second games of the Counter-Strike slate, which those will start at 1:00 p.m. tomorrow. But most of these games start at the 2 early ones start at 7:30 a.m. and the 2 later ones start at 10:45 a.m. So,
all right. Sounds good, but that's going to just about wrap it up for the stream. I want to thank you guys as always for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and turn on this post notification so you guys know exactly when we go live, which is every morning 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Earle Sports Bet Show. We also go live, or we're going to be going live at night here, anywhere from 9 to 10 p.m. To look at Counter-Strike for the next day. So if you guys are interested in this as well, be sure to turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified. We're also going to be coming out with some free pick videos as well. So a lot to come with the channel as well. So should be fun there. I'm going to quickly put the link to our Facebook group. Now we do have a Facebook group. It's called Earle Sports Bets on Facebook. If you guys want to join that, I'm going to be putting the link in the description for that. If you guys want to join for that, I just put that in the chat. So, but that's going to just about wrap it up for the stream one. Thank you guys as always for watching. My name is Nicholas Earle. I was joined here by my brother Tim, and this has been the Earle Sports Bet Show. Thank you guys, and good luck.
See you guys.